Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the Sims Queenie's little YouTube channel and a Basegame Starter home. This will be a speed build early in the morning or early in the Saturday morning, and I will try again to do a voiceover in English. Try, I say, because you obviously can hear that English is not my native tongue, and it still feels a bit uncertain and a bit weird speaking English. If you have viewed some other videos on my channel, you have probably seen that I most of the time speak Swedish. And that's because I live in Sweden. So that's actually not my first language either, but it's the language that I am most comfortable speaking. So here we are creating a small starter home with only base game items. And I can't press a tiny living. There's this package that gives you more perks if you live tiny, like a micro home or a tiny home or a small home. But since I'm only using base game, I can't push that button and get lots of perks for my sim. His name is Gunner Roy, and you will see him in the end when I end this video with some images of him cooking, watching TV, going to bed and stuff. And I do own all the packs, so building with only base game is a true challenge for me. And as you probably could hear on my voice, I'm having a bit of an allergic reaction to spring and all the pollen in the air. So I sound like, well, frankly, like I have a hangover, but I don't. So this is how I sound all the time, from like April into June or something, unfortunately. But anyways, back to the build. This kitchen is very, very small, so getting upper cabinets just will make it feel so cramped. So I'm not doing that. And for this house, I will put a bunk bed in. That will be easiest, since this house is also very tiny. Not only base game, but tiny and a starter home. I believe that when I put Gunner Roy in the house, I think that this whole place was only worth, like, with a lot payment and everything, it's less than 20,000. So yes, this house will be mostly colored in blue, white and black. I don't know why I constantly go back to blue, but blue is a beautiful color, even though it's not my favorite color. And it's very simple, not many knickknacks or paintings and stuff, and that's simply because we had a budget. But this table we got in an update for base game. Was that Mexican week or Latino week or something? And that window will not stay, even though I love bay windows, because normally I do hanging plants and stuff from it. But now we can't, since we are doing only base game. But I'll change the window in a little while to a much better one that fits better. And now the bricks will be black, and sometimes you will see me save because I want to see how much it is, since I stupidly, I was so dumb, I didn't move Gunner in right away, because then I could have just pressed 20,000 and built, but now I didn't. And that is actually one of my favorite wallpaper that we just put up. And that rug is, even though it's just blue and white, it seems colorful, even though it's not. Those are not the windows, nor those. That will stay. That's the window that will stay. I think it actually suits this house perfectly. So we changed the door to a white door instead. But back to that table from Latino week or Mexican week or whatever. I really like those chairs. They are so adorable in every color. They have this cute little pattern on the back. And a bowl of fruit. Those curtains are way too small, so I'll change these in a while too. And then I have already finished the bathroom, but I completely forgot about it. So unfortunately I didn't put a towel up or toilet paper or anything. I'm sorry, Gunnar. You'll have to go out and buy that. A little piece for music, a computer, because I put 2 chairs down and Gunnar is alone in this house, so he can sit on the other chair to eat and have the computer left on the table. And now to my favorite part. I love putting stuff on shelves. And since this is just a base game build, I can't do my absolute favorite thing, like my trademark, because then I need to use the pack cool kitchen, which I normally do all the time in kitchens, because they have this beautiful pile of cookbooks that I normally put on top of the fridge every single build I do. But now I can't use that that pack, so I will just put books on top of the fridge anyways, but not the cookbooks I want to put there. But never mind. And did you see that when I put the counters outside, they all switched from a corner piece and end piece into those normal pieces instead? That's weird, but well, that's the way it was. And now for the outside for a while, because he needs a garden too, and some sort of stepping stones. I know I can go into debug and get those really cute stepping stones. Are they base game or are they from cottage living? Country living? Oh, I always mix those 2 packs up. Oh, anyways, I use different stones in the pattern, and then 2 flower beds and a trash can inside and outside, and a mailbox. I didn't forget about that at all then. Normally I forget one of those things. Either outside trash can, inside trash can, or mailbox. And then when I go in to take some pictures, there's the mailbox in the living room or in the kitchen or in front of the house or something, like in front of the front door. And I can still afford to give Gunnar a few trees, some rocks and some flowers. But since we were on a budget, I couldn't do as much as I would have liked in the garden. But now I tried to put a pool in, but that was way too expensive. So unfortunately, he'll get some flower pots instead. I really like those flower pots, but to put flowers in them, you have to raise them up and make them smaller and stuff, because I want the pots to show. Well, it's not much left now, just a few more strokes with some paint. And then there will be some pictures for you of Gunnar. Have a wonderful Saturday, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.